even if you are not the prisoner.
Secret bosses have always been a trend in Kingdom Hearts, and today we're going to talk about Vanitas as our year of Xehanort number 5. As we all know, by the end of Birth by Sleep, we're left with two obstacles left, Lingering Spirit and Mysterious Figure. Now traditionally, these two could be seen as just bosses, right? Well, there's a trend that follows secret bosses that I want to capitalize on to look at the possibility of how Vanitas will return and its connection to the events of Dream Drop Distance. But for that picture to be drawn clearly and logically, we need to jump back to Birth by Sleep's actual story and what Lingering Spirit more than likely is. So Vanitas, the dark quarter of Ventus's heart, is the secondary villain of the game. In a Xehanort report, it is mentioned Vanitas can feel Ventus's emotions. Across the span of the story, we can kind of get a reading on Vanitas' feelings, such as disdain for Terra and Aqua. In fact, it was exactly how he loved to tease and belittle Ventus. So by the end of Ventus' story, we can tell his disdain for Terra and Aqua had reached its peak, and after being cut down by Ventus, we see fragments of his heart follow Ventus's own heart out of his body. Those emotions and little fragments are what I believe the Lingering Spirit was conjured up from, seeing as it champions each hero after his defeat and recedes back into its bubble. Now we can finally get to how Xehanort is involved in this whole train of thought. A few times before, I've explained the hidden reason behind young Xehanort's appearance in Birth by Sleep. He doesn't just serve as a boss, but rather this appearance is highly plot relevant to the events of Dream Drop Distance. To save time and help you understand this more, check out my definitive explanation of Xehanort's time travel. Alright, so if you remember that vid or just finished it, welcome back. So as you can tell, Xehanort is here because his plan starts at some point during after the final episode, before and more than likely during the secret episode. For more reference, check out his appearance in the new Kingdom Hearts 2.5 recoded cutscene. Now let's wrap this gig up. If my hunch and evidence comes to be true, our question is, did Xehanort absorb Lingering Spirit to revive Vanitas? This is why I said before these two secret bosses have a connection to Dream Drop Distance. As you should recall, Vanitas makes a small cameo as a phantom attached to young Xehanort, the scene you saw as the pre-intro clip. He also makes an appearance in the E3 2015 trailer's chessboard, which is kind of weird that he will pop up on the chessboard, seeing as the pieces on the chessboard by the end of the trailer actually are supposed to represent who's all going to be in the final battle. I mean, there may be some pieces missing. One of the things that I know a lot of people have made relatively clear is that by the end of the trailer, before we get to see Ericus's face, he picks up a piece that we don't really know of. Like, we can't really tell what it is because he covers it so much. All we see is that 2 points are actually protruding from it. And the way how Kingdom Hearts work and the way how Square Enix and Tetsuya Nomura have been doing this, I definitely feel like this isn't a coincidence. I feel like this piece is covered because this is either someone new or someone that's going to actually be found inside of Kingdom Hearts that probably won't be joining in this battle. So let me know what you guys think. This is being boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace the heck out.